I'm going to show you how I mix up the chalk paint. I use a 1 pint container and I have a lid for it. I get mine from a bulk food store, and I also have my little cup there, my measuring cup. And there's the calcium carbonate that I mix in, and there's the paint. Now you can basically use any kind of brand paint that you want. I do not like those paint and primers in one. I would not recommend using that, just a regular paint. Stir it up a little bit, make sure you got it all stirred up good. Then I take the measuring cup. Now on the internet, if you look for formulas, recipes to make chalk paint, they'll either recommend 3-to-1 or 4-to-1. I like split the difference mostly and use 3.5-to-1. So I'm going to measure out about 3.5 measurements of the paint, put it in my 1 pint container. It's a little messy, but what are you going to do? And those little measuring cups are a good way to go as far as measuring, because they're very inexpensive. Just throw it away when you're done. So that's about 3. I'm going to get about a half a cup here, half a measuring cup there, put it in. And then I'm going to take the calcium carbonate. I've already got a cup in there. I'm just going to fill it up, use a nice even cup, plop it right in the paint and start to mix it up. One thing about mixing the paint is you want to mix it up thoroughly. Now the calcium carbonate is a powder, and it's very fine, but when you mix it up, it's going to look like the paint has a little grit in it. That's why you want to mix it up really good, really thoroughly. I don't think you can over mix it. You could probably under mix it, but I don't think you can over mix it. So when you've mixed it up, when you think it's enough, just mix it up a little bit more. I've never had a problem doing this where after the painting on whatever I'm painting, the paint looks gritty. It doesn't look that way when it dries, but you may think after you mix it up, oh, it looks a little gritty, but don't worry about that. Just mix it up really good, really thoroughly. And the other thing is about using the calcium carbonate instead of plaster of Paris is the plaster of Paris will set up on you. The calcium carbonate will not. So once you put a lid on it, you can keep your mixture for several days, whereas the plaster of Paris will set up hard, in a matter of hours.